Hi, friends. Today, I'm sharing a brand new story with you. I hope you enjoy it. The chandeliers lit up the grand ballroom in a warm golden glow. Laughter and music filled the room, and the scent of fancy perfume hung in the air. I stepped in, my heels tapping on the marble floor. Conversation stopped. People looked over, whispering as they realized who I was, or tried to believe it was really me. At the end of the room, my mother, Eleanor Evans, froze. Her champagne glass shook in her hand. Next to her, Alice, her perfect daughter, stood still, her face pale even under all her makeup. But I was really watching Dylan. He gripped his glass so tightly his knuckles turned white. His face went pale, not from shock, but fear. I smiled. "Congrats, Alice," I said as her hands shook. What are you doing here?" Before I could reply, my mother stepped up, her voice low but sharp. "Leave, now." I tilted my head, pretending to be confused. Why would I leave? My sweet sister is getting married. Surely you wouldn't kick out family today. My mother's lips trembled. "You're not family, not after you left when you were 17. I replied calmly. "Ah yes, such lovely memories." I grabbed a champagne glass from a waiter and slowly swirled the drink. But time changes everything, doesn't it? Dylan still hadn't moved. I found that funny. "Hello, Dylan," I said gently. He tensed up. Alice frowned, looking between us. "Wait, you two know each other?" My smile grew. "Oh, sweetheart, we didn't just know each other." Dylan swallowed hard. Alice looked even more confused. My mother, though, looked furious. "Whatever you're doing, stop it now," she warned. I sipped my champagne slowly. "Oh, but I just got here." Around us, people started whispering louder. Some guests were openly staring. From the side, I saw Aunt Margaret walking toward me slowly. She was the only one who had almost stood up for me years ago. "Camila," she whispered. I nodded. "Aunt Margaret, it's been a while." Alice found her voice again. "You're ruining my wedding." I laughed. "Darling, I haven't even started yet." Dylan's hand shook. The man who had hurt me so badly was now marrying the same sister who left me homeless. I almost found it poetic. I raised my glass in a slow toast, to love, trust, and secrets that don't stay hidden. Dylan looked even paler. Alice's face darkened. I had returned, and I wasn't going anywhere until the truth came out. Alice grabbed Dylan's wrist and dragged him out of the ballroom. I followed slowly, watching her pull him into a hallway, her grip tight. "Explain," she snapped. "How do you know her?" Dylan looked at me over her shoulder, then back at her. "She's no one." I laughed softly. Alice turned stiff. "Oh, Dylan," I said as I stepped closer. "Still lying, I see." Alice looked between us, confused. "Dylan." He took a deep breath. "I knew Camila years ago, briefly." I raised an eyebrow. Me, briefly before you left me?" Alice's mouth opened slightly. Dylan glared at me, but I wasn't finished. "It's funny, isn't it?" I said. "One moment, you're engaged to someone who promises forever, and the next, he's marrying your sister." Alice gasped. "Engaged?" Dylan stiffened again. "Camila, stop." I gave a cold smile. "Why not? You lied to her, just like you lied to me." Alice turned to him, hurt in her eyes. "Tell me she's lying." Dylan stayed silent. I stepped back, enjoying the moment. The truth had started rolling, and nothing could stop it now. I went back to the ballroom, my heels clicking as I walked. The glowing lights, happy chatter, and clinking glasses felt like a stage I had prepared perfectly. I sat near the dance floor and caught Dylan's nervous glance. He had his arm around Alice, but he looked tense. The toasts began, one after another. People praised the happy couple. I waited, sipping my wine and smiling, knowing my moment was near. Then Alice's dad raised his glass. "To my beautiful daughter and her wonderful future husband, may their life be full of love, honesty, and success." I laughed quietly. "Honesty, how funny." I stood up. "May I asked, raising my glass. The room went quiet. Alice narrowed her eyes. Dylan sat stiffly. I smiled. "Dylan, I was just remembering the past. Do you still enjoy those shady backroom deals?" Whispers spread through the room. Dylan's grip on his glass tightened. "I don't know what you mean," he muttered. I pulled out my phone from my bag. "Then let me remind you." I tapped a button, and a recording played. Dylan's voice. "They'll never trace it back to me. The numbers are hidden. No one will find out." Gasps spread through the crowd. Dylan turned ghostly white. Alice turned to him, shocked. "What is she talking about?" "Nothing," Dylan said, but he sounded unsure. I tilted my head. Oh, Dylan, always such a smooth liar, but secrets always come out. The ballroom went silent. Dylan looked terrified. Alice stared between us, her world cracking. But I wasn't done yet. I turned to Alice. Oh, but sister, don't act innocent. Alice scoffed. What nonsense are you saying now? I reached into my bag and pulled out a folded paper. I held it up. This proves you never finished medical school. The room gasped. Some guests, including her patients, stepped back. Alice's fake smile faded. That's not true. I didn't. I cut her off. You faked your degree. People trusted a fraud. Alice's hand shook. Murmurs turned into worried voices. She operated on me, someone said. Is this true? Dylan asked, angry and scared. Alice looked around, panicking. This is crazy. Mom, Dad, say something. I turned to our parents, who stood frozen. You didn't? I asked calmly, my voice sharp. You helped her lie, just like you helped Dylan cover up his mess. My dad stuttered. Camila, this isn't the place. Oh, I think it's perfect. I cut in. You threw me out for being worthless, but look who the liars really are. The air was heavy with tension. All the family's secrets were now out in the open. Suddenly, the ballroom doors flew open. Everyone fell silent. Guests gasped as police officers walked in. Alice froze, her fingers digging into Dylan's arm. Our mom let out a soft cry. I stepped forward calmly, right on time. I whispered as fear showed on my family's faces. One officer held up papers. Dylan Carter, you're under arrest for embezzlement, fraud, and conspiracy. Dylan dropped his glass. It shattered on the floor. What? He gasped. Alice, say something. Alice couldn't speak. Another officer walked toward her. Alice Moore, you're being investigated for medical fraud and lying about your degree. No, this can't be real, she screamed. Camila, you evil. I didn't fake your diploma, I said calmly. That was all you. Our dad turned red. This is a setup. You won't destroy us. The officer looked at him. Mr. Moore, your finances are under investigation. Get a lawyer. Our mother collapsed into a chair, crying. Alice and Dylan struggled as the officers led them out. Alice turned her head and shouted, you'll regret this, Camila. I gave a small smile. No, Alice, I've never felt more free. As the doors closed behind them, the guests started whispering again. I'm not that helpless girl you threw out like garbage, I thought. I had finally won, not by getting revenge, but by telling the truth. Then I turned and walked out into the night, ready to begin a new future. Friends, what do you think of the story? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Want more stories like this? Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. See you tomorrow.